Hello and welcome. Today I am planning to show you that how I change this Honda Accord IV Tech gasoline engines spark plugs, and firstly what kind of tools you need. You need for that job 10mm socket, what is in here, and then you need also a spark plug socket, and this size is it is 16mm is this diameter, and first step is that you open these 4 nuts in here, and there is like a cover, and you insert that socket in there, and then you use that wrench this way. This is first one, and second, and third, and there is fourth. And then I rotate this using my hand. And there is that kind of bolt. And here is a little bit smaller bolt, what fits in there, and insert your nuts and bolts in some box, and then they are in secure place. And then fourth nut, what is similar, that kind of nut, and then we can take this cover out. Or actually this is still a little bit I need to use, and there is this cover, what is this plastic cover in there, and this seems to be in here, and now this cover is in there. And then next step is to take those black ignition coils away, and there is 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and let's take a look a little bit closer. Okay, and this is very close view, and this is ignition coil, and there is this bolt what we need to open, and again it's 10mm size, and I open this. Then I rotate this a little bit, and there is this bolt, and then I can lift this ignition coil little bit up, and I rotate this little bit, and then I insert my force to up, that in this direction. This is up a little bit, and then this opens, and then there is next hint that there is more clipper in that one, and you need to press that in this way, and use your thumb, and that finger takes good grip, and then you press that, and same time you pull that out. Press first step, and then pull. Press, and slowly it opens. so, and then we can lift this ignition coil up. And then we like to look that where is this spark plug, and it's such in that hole, and it's very dark, and I take a little bit light. Okay, and now we have light, and maybe yes, in there, very in this deep hole, there is this spark plug, and this is quite deep, and this distance is maybe 10 to 15 centimeter, and it means that 3 to 4 or 5 inches deep hole, and it's deep hole, and that's we need this longer tools that we can open, and then I insert this my tool. Then I insert this my tool very carefully in there. Insert this carefully in that, and then you heard this click, and this click means that now this tool is enough deep, and then I start to rotate a little bit, and now it opens, and then I start to rotate, and that kind of tool is very useful in this. And I lift this up. Yes, there is the spark plug. Okay, and spark plug is in there, and then I can take this in here, and there is, when we look that, the spark plug looks quite okay, but I recommend that you, if you have a Honda Accord, that you change these spark plugs every 30,000 miles and 40,000 kilometers, and then I recommend that you purchase good quality spark plugs like Denso. This is Toyota's brand. Toyota owns this Denso company, and this is of course good quality because Toyota use same spark plug, and also this Japanese NGK is good brand, what I can recommend. I have good experiences of especially NGK. Okay, and then we need new spark plug, and I go to take new spark plug, and there is this hole where you can check that there is no any dirty, and here we have new spark plug what we install in there, and then we do this installation. Okay, and then I am installing this spark plug back, and do this very carefully, because if you drop this spark plug in there very long distance, then the spark plug's head might damage. And then start to rotate carefully, that it takes those good rotation, and then you rotate. And this tool is very nice when you use your wrist. And then when it stops, then you little bit tighten, and then there is very important thing. Don't tighten that spark plug too much, because there is risk that you can destroy the spark plug's screws. That when you use really much force, like in this distance, and very heavily you tighten that tool, then you can destroy this this full spark plug if you use very much your power, and that's I recommend that you should use moment tool. But if you don't have moment tool, then there is good hint that you use only like this half power, and then little bit, not very short, because if you take your grip in here and then rotate, this force is only half, then you take your grip in so far away. And then I try to thicken this in my hand, and then I double check that in using moment tool. And next we check that is this my thickening well, and I take my moment tool. Okay, and next step is to check those spark plugs thickening using moment tool, and there this right moment is something like 25, and now I set up 25 Newton meters, and is LBF, it's something like its amount is like 20 or 15, and now I set up this in 25, and then we listen that how this happened, and when this click, it means that this my thickening is okay, and those spark plugs are enough thick. And then what we do next? Next we need to install this ignition coil back, and it happens so that I insert this in here, and I press that so long that there is this sound click, and then you can use your fingers, and then there is this ignition fire what goes in there. Then you move that so long that there's also this clip sound. Now there is clip sound, and it is in nicely. And then there is this bolt. That bolt what I need to thicken. And in here. And then we use friends. And also in here, don't use too much force, because these are plastic, and if you use very much force, then they can destroy. And now we have changed one of those spark plugs, and we can continue then that one, and that one. And when all of those has been done, then we install this cover back, and we thicken these bolts, and this work is done. Okay, and thank you for watching.